He smiled like a Kennedy, spoke like a lawyer, and killed like a monster. Ted Bundy wasn't just a serial killer. He was a mirror, one that reflected exactly what people wanted to see: charm, intelligence, ambition. He was the kind of man society roots for, and that's exactly what made him so dangerous. Because the truth is, Ted Bundy didn't just fool his victims. He fooled everyone. And worst of all, he fooled himself. Before he was a monster in the headlines, Ted was a rising star, a psychology major, a campaign volunteer, a law student, clean-cut, polite, articulate. He was the poster boy for potential. Women flirted with him. Men respected him. Judges admired him. But none of them saw the cracks. And that's the terrifying part. They didn't want to. We, as humans, are wired to seek patterns. Familiarity, trustworthiness in a smile, reassurance in eye contact. When someone reflects our ideals, ambition, charisma, confidence, we project virtue onto them. It's called a halo effect, and it's why we mistake good impressions for good character. Ted understood that, and he weaponized it. Bundy didn't wear a mask to deceive the world. He became the mask. His entire persona was a construction of what others expected from a good man. He mirrored society's image of innocence back at them, and like moths to flame, they followed. But the lie went deeper than manipulation. Bundy didn't just hide the darkness from the world. He buried it so deeply in himself that, for a time, even he believed it wasn't real. This is what psychologists call compartmentalization, a defense mechanism where a person mentally separates conflicting parts of themselves to avoid guilt or cognitive dissonance. Ted could seduce, charm, joke, and then slaughter, without the two realities ever colliding in his conscious mind. Until, of course, the cracks began to show. Bundy's narcissism wasn't about loving himself. It was about needing the world to love a version of him he carefully crafted. Behind the confidence was a vacuum, an emptiness he filled with admiration, attention, and later control, violence, and death. What made Bundy so terrifying wasn't just his brutality. It was his normalcy, his ability to walk into a courtroom and argue his own case while women sent him love letters, his ability to smirk while recounting horrors, as if he were reliving a college prank, not a massacre. He believed, on some level, that he was a hero of his story, that he could outsmart not just the system, but reality itself. That's the most dangerous lie of all, the one we tell ourselves. Bundy's story is not just about a killer. It's about a mirror that forces us to confront uncomfortable truths. That charm is not character. That intelligence is not morality. That the face we trust may be a mask reflecting our own blind hopes. Psychologists warn that we don't fall for sociopaths because they're terrifying. We fall for them because they're familiar. They say the right things. They look the part. They reflect our dreams, our values, our desires, until it's too late. Bundy didn't need to force his victims into cars. He asked politely, smiled, pretended to need help, and in their kindness, they let the devil in. The lesson? Beware the mirror that flatters. Beware the charm that feels too smooth. Because sometimes, the most dangerous people aren't hiding in the shadows. They're standing right in front of you, smiling, and they believe their own lie. Subscribe for more stories that unmask the human mind. This was the mirror lie. And next time, it could be closer than you think.